morning, San Diego. It is Saturday, January the 27th, and it feels like a January morning. It is 45 degrees out. The sun is shining, as you can see by my face. It looks glorious out. It's going to be a glorious day, but it's starting out rather nippy. Hopefully the temperature goes up about 10 degrees in the next 30 minutes or so my hands don't freeze off. Today is Big Ride Saturday again. The Santa Ana winds won't come in till tonight, so thank goodness for that. So we're just going to have normal average wind, and we're going to do some climbing today, as is the norm. Got 4 months left before the big ride in May, end of May, middle May. And so today the plan is to go back up to Del Mar, and then instead of making a left to go down the beach, we're going to make a right and go inland, and we're going to go on the Route 56 bike path, which I've only done once last November, like 14 months ago. It was really hard for me to do at that particular point because I was only 3 months into my bike riding. Should be a bit easier today, but still challenging nonetheless. I think it's 10 miles out, 10 miles back, and I think 1,000 feet for that 10 miles. It's a little bit of a roller coaster, and so looking forward to getting out for the day. It's going to be plenty of sunshine again, so let's go. Okay, first hill done. The big one. Now the smaller one. 50 degrees, 8:45 in the morning or something. Lots of sunshine. Lots of sunshine. I'm out of breath. 166 max heart rate. It's pretty pumping. Okay, second hill finished. And that might have been a first. Climbed the whole thing up in third gear. So I don't know that I've ever gone up the whole thing in third gear. So 169 max heart rate. So definitely got the heart pumping. So now we flatten out, go downhill into Del Mar. Hey, they're having a road show today. Everywhere you look. High-end Ferraris, Bugattis, Lamborghinis. Awesome. Oh, in my favorite color, man. I want one. Let me just rip out $300,000 or so. Oh, forgot to record. Our Big Ride Saturday turned into Big Adventure Saturday, because once again I assumed I knew where I was going, but in fact I didn't. So we are way off the beaten path, but we are just about to recorrect ourselves after a nice break. So we basically did next week's route a little bit this week, so all good. We were climbing, so it's all good. Moving on. Okay, we're about 3 miles into the bike path. We found it. Sue is off in the way distance. She takes to these hills like a duck to water. Meanwhile, I'm stuck at lights and stuff, so we're nearly complete with the first leg here at 20 miles and 1,250 feet. So I forgot to record the end of the ride here. So we made it to the end of the bike path, about 22 miles. About almost 1,600 feet of climbing, 1,600. So now we're heading back on the bike path. And the bike path going back, I think, is mostly downhill, other than the little climb we just made. So it'll be a bit easier, but this is going to be a monster ride. Bigger than I expected today. Oh, just checking in. Got a small break. We're almost at 30 miles, 1,700 feet. We're about to enter into where the horses are, and yeah, we got the best part of the climbing still to do. I'm tired, but we'll press on, and I'm almost out of liquid, so I'm gonna need to refresh my liquid. It's about 70 degrees, it's breezy now. We've been going into a breeze for the last 7 miles, so yeah. Here's what it is. Okay, I made it up the hill that I didn't make it up 2 weeks ago at the end. So we're at about, I don't know, 38 miles or something. We're gonna clear 2,500 feet. One more climb. Needed to change my headband. Needed to refresh my drink. I have drank more on this trip than any time since doing the 100 miles. So I've drank 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 things of whatever. So one more. That's it, folks. We're here. We made it. 4 hours of riding. 4.00, 41 miles, 2,600 feet of elevation. About 6 hours total to make the ride. I did not make it up that final hill. I had to stop about 4 or 5 times. It was brutal in there. I am rethinking whether this is what I want or not. So today was probably my this would be about my 4th or 5th longest ride, and probably my 2nd or 3rd highest ride. So yeah, it was a great day, but yeah, that was extra brutal in there. So like I said, I went through 6 containers of water, Gatorade, electrolytes, the whole thing in there. So I mean, I didn't use it to start with, but then halfway through, man, it was just chug, chug, chug. I just couldn't get enough liquid going on in there. So 65 degrees during most of the day, so it was cool and breezy. So it was actually a little cold, you know, being that you get all sweaty in there and the wind blowing on it. So yeah, it was just a variety of challenges, and glad I did it. Just thinking, is this what I want? So we'll find out. Till next time.